Chapter 17. Punctuations. Punctuation is the use of various signs or marks in written language to bring clarity to the meaning of a sentence or passage. Most common marks of punctuation are the full stop, the comma, the semicolon, the colon, the question mark, the mark of exclamation, the inverted commas. First, the full stop. It is used at the end of assertive and imperative sentences. For example, Virat Kohli is the best player of India. Get going. Second, the comma. It indicates the shortest pause it is used to separate series of words. For example, Rajni brought pens, pencils, erasers and a ruler. To separate the name of the person addressed, for example, Neha, come down. Between nouns and pronouns referring to the same person or thing. For example, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, the president of the Congress party, came to the meeting. Third, the semicolon. It shows a greater pause than the comma. It separates a series of clauses. For example, I worked, I toiled, finally I got it. Fourth, the colon. It shows a greater pause than a semicolon. It separates the speaker's and his or her dialogue quotation. For example, Revati, I shall complete my homework by the evening. Fifth, the question mark. It is used at the end of interrogative sentences. For example, how are you? What are you doing? Sixth, the mark of exclamation. It is used at the end of exclamatory sentences or after an interjection. For example, how fascinating. Sixth, the inverted commas. They are used to separate the actual words of the speaker from the speaker. They are also called the quotation marks. For example, Rajendra said, I enjoyed the picnic the most. Use of capital letters. In a sentence or a paragraph, there are both capital and small letters, but we must know where to use capital letters and where small letters. To understand it, we should know that first, every new sentence begins with a capital letter. For example, there are 7 days in a week. 2. All proper nouns or special names begin with a capital letter. For example, Revati and Vasundhara are friends. New Delhi is the capital of India. 3. I is always written as capital. For example, I shall play in the team. 4. Some words always begin with a capital letter. For example, oh God, alas, ouch. Hooray, aha, oh. Fifth, O is always written in capital. For example, oh my God. Let's remember, punctuation is the use of various signs as marks in written language to bring clarity to the meaning of a sentence or passage. Most common marks of punctuation are the full stop, the comma, the semicolon, the colon, the question mark, the mark of exclamation, the inverted comma.